I'm going to be ranking every glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man Funko Pop because one of you commented on my last ranking video asking to see this.
Anyone can wear the mask.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be ranking all 34 of the glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man Funko Pops. I did build this tier list on my own, and as always, feel free to agree or disagree with anything in my ranking. And if you want to rank these glow-in-the-dark Funko Pops in your own time, I will have a link to the tier list in the description. So without further ado, let's check it out. Okay, so let's get into ranking all 34 of these Spider-Man glow-in-the-dark pops, starting with this Spirit Spider. I enjoy the glow on this one. I'm not in love with it. I do think, of course, it's not your traditional Spider-Man pop, so it does look a little bit creepy in my opinion. Then we have Arachnite. I like it. It has a very simple white glow to it, but it doesn't stand out enough to me. It's more of the hood, the cape, and the actual outfit. It's just not a standout glow. Then the Symbiote Spider-Man. I really like this glow. I'll give it an A because the eyes glow and the spider on his chest. So I do like how it signifies that this pop is Spider-Man even when it's simply glowing and you just see the glow in the dark. Then we have Miles Morales in his programmable matter suit. Usually red glows are not my favorite, but I think this Miles Morales has a very prominent red glow, and I think it's very unique, and it fits this suit very well, and it's two pops. I mean, he's just in different poses, so if I give one an A, I feel like I have to give the other an A, so we'll put both Miles Morales in his programmable suits here. Then we have the glow-in-the-dark Mysterio. There is nothing on this pop that glows aside from the smoke. I think it's a very weak glow and we really didn't need it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a D. This is my first D tier, but I think it was a very unnecessary glow. Funko could have did a lot more, maybe made his helmet glow, the suit, something, but the smoke to me was just lazy. Then we have this Venom. Now this Venom is from the comic cover, not just a regular Funko Pop. I actually like the glow because when you take a closer look at it, the goo from his mouth actually is like dripping from his mouth and it's on the ground of the pop. I'm gonna give it an A. His eyes glow, the teeth glow, the emblem on Venom's chest glow, and with that goo and the detail of it dripping, I think it's a very well done pop, especially for the glow. Then this Mayhem, which is April Parker. All right, let's just say I like a lot of glow-in-the-dark pops. It's one of my favorite features, so I feel like I have a lot in A already. But the blue on this pop does have a really nice glow, and almost the entire pop glows for this one. Then we have the Monster Hunter Green Goblin. I believe it's called Monster Hunter. This is going to be our first S tier. This pop has a really nice glow. It has green, it has white, it has yellow. It even has this reddish orange look. This is our first S tier. And you know what? Just to back up the way I feel about these S tiers, I'm gonna put the actual glow on the screen that I capture so you can enjoy how great these S tier glows are as well. Then we have Venom on Throne. I don't love it. I don't really hate Venom on Throne as a glow. I think it's a pretty decent, easy glow, making Venom's eyes and of course the emblem glow. But you know what? I'm going to give it a B tier because I do like that there's other little symbiote faces around Venom that also glow. But I just think it's just B tier. I have no other explanation for it. Then Spider-Man holding the Infinity Gauntlet. Look, we didn't need this to be a glow-in-the-dark pop. I don't hate the glow. I don't love it. The eyes should definitely glow, but his whole suit glowing was unnecessary, and it's not a very strong red glow. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a C tier. Now, this Electro from Spider-Man No Way Home, straight S tier. This is one of my favorite glow-in-the-dark pops. Let me tell you, and look right there on screen, you'll see why. That blue is such a strong blue, and I think the yellow is great. Not to mention, when you think about Electro just being this electrified, pure energy monster, he's going to glow. He's going to be bright. I think this was brilliant for Funko to make this a glow-in-the-dark pop. Then we have Spider-Man in the Fear Itself suit. I'm going to give this one B tier. I like the glow. I don't necessarily love it. I think it's very simple. It's always easy to make the eyes glow on any of these pops, and that's kind of the trend. So I just always think, what else is Funko doing? It's not a unique color. The glow is white, and I think for the suit choice, it was just kind of basic. Again, I don't even know if the Fear Itself suit is really supposed to glow, so I'll give it B tier. Now we have Electro more in his human, not pure energy form from Spider-Man No Way Home. I really like it. It has a nice yellow glow. Electro glowing makes a lot of sense. It's not one of my favorite glows, so it's not S tier, but I'll definitely give it an A tier. Then we have yet another Venom, but this is Venom holding Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer and the sword there. I honestly don't remember what the sword is called, but I'll give it B tier. I like that Venom's eyes glow. Again, here we go with more glow eyes, but it does have a more orange look to it, like an orange tone versus just white. So for that reason, I'm giving it B tier. Otherwise, this one probably be C because it's not a ton of details on it. Then we have Spider-Man No Way Home from Across the Spider-Verse. Y'all, this glam shot right here, let me tell you, it doesn't do this pop justice. I'm putting it in S tier. Like I told you, I'm putting S tier on the screen for you to enjoy and see why I'm making these S tier. Look at that glow. This glow is amazing. It doesn't even really look genuinely blue to me. It almost has kind of like this whitish glow to it. And I think that was so creative for Funko to turn this blue pop to have a white glow. I don't know. It just reminds me of the other Spider-Man 2099 suit in the comics that is in fact actually white. Next, we have Spider-Man from the Japanese TV series. There was no reason, let's be honest, there was no reason for this pop to have a glow, but that's not what I'm ranking here. I'm ranking the actual glow itself, and if I like the pop glowing in the dark, and I do like this one, I'm gonna give it an A tier. The entire thing glows. It has the strong red glow. His pants and where everything should be blue glows, and his eyes glow. For that reason, it has to be A tier. It's a very strong, bright glow. The only reason I'm not giving it S, it just doesn't have that wow factor for me the way the rest of these S tier pops do. Then we have this Venom with wings. With majority of the Venoms, no, okay, you know what? I was thinking about giving this one B tier. I think this is one of the better glow-in-the-dark Venom pops because not only do his eyes glow, his teeth and tongue glow along with that emblem glowing, which majority, if not all of the Venoms have that, but his wings glow. And I think just having the numerous features of this pop glow and different colors, when this pop is actually glowing in the dark, you know exactly what it is, and I like that. Now we get to the Monster Hunter Spider-Man. Let me tell you, I'm not ranking these off of what's the top A tier, what's the top B tier. I'm just putting them in the tier, except this one. That one is going number one in my S tier. This is my favorite glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man. Not favorite out of all of these on this list, but Spider-Man himself. And it's not even a full glow, but it's such a unique pop as it is. I don't know where Funko got this idea of the Mech Strike Monster Hunter thing, but that blue, the green, man, just look at it on screen. You tell me that is not an awesome glow. Next, we have Poison Spider-Man, and this one is a chase. It's just a very, very, very bright white glow to this one. I think it's so simple. It's a great glow, don't get me wrong, but it's just simple. It's just a really bright white glow, and the pop itself is white. So I would imagine it would have to be great. So we're just going to put it in B. I would expect something that's completely white to glow pretty well anyway. Now, this leaping Spider-Man in his black and gold suit from No Way Home is D tier. The only thing that glows are the eyes on this one. And it's not even a very prominent, really nice looking bright glow. Enough said, it's straight D tier for me. Next is Hydro Man. This one does remind me of that Electro right next to it from Spider-Man No Way Home, but that Electro has that yellow in the glow itself, so this one can't really be S tier for me, but it is a very nice bright blue glow on Hydro Man. but I think it's just a step under Electro, and that's why I'm going to put it in A tier. And then, of course, following Hydro Man, I have to have Molten Man. He can go in A tier too. I do really like the orange glow on this pop. It stands out for sure. When this pop is glowing, you know exactly what it is. But it's just not S tier for me. We're just keeping it A. Then we have yet another Mysterio. This is definitely the better Mysterio, unlike that Mysterio that I have placed in D tier. Now, again, I don't necessarily love this one. I do like that they gave this one more of a glow. The smoke in his helmet glows, the triangles glow, and a little bit of a softer glow on the smoke underneath it. But I do enjoy this one more. I'm going to give it a B tier, though. Now, Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. This is one of those pops. Vulture did not need a glow at all. But again, we're not ranking if they needed a glow. We're ranking the glow itself. Green glows are strong. They are strong. It is hard to dislike a strong green glow. But I'm going to give it B tier because there are some better, stronger green glows out there. Then this Entertainment Earth exclusive Venom. This is our newest glow-in-the-dark pop. Came out late in 2024. Man, this one is D tier. It has the typical Venom's eyes glow, yeah, and the symbol on his chest. I don't like the tongue goo on this one. It's so... his tongue on this pop is abnormally long, and they let the goo go all the way around it. I think it was just one of those, like, we forced a Venom pop, and we forced this one to glow. It definitely is not as nice as the Venom from the comic cover. When you compare the two, yeah, it's a long way apart, and that's why I have to put this one in D tier. Now, the OG Anti-Venom, which was a box lunch exclusive, no second thoughts, this one is S tier. I talked about strong green glows. This one has a strong green glow. Y'all, this pop isn't even white. Anti-Venom is a white symbiote. This pop is almost gray. I never expected the glow to be so green. I was expecting a white glow, kind of like its newer counterpart, this box lunch exclusive Anti-Venom. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like the glow also on this one, but it does not compare to that OG. This one, I'm going to give B tier. It's more of a simple white. And I think, you know, when you have a white pop, I am expecting a strong white glow. Now we have OG Electro. It's definitely not as nice as either of the Electros from No Way Home. I think it has a good glow, you know, to be an original glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man pop. But only his head glows, which does make sense. His head's also blue. It has a green glow. I'm really in between B and C. Now I'm going to give it a B tier. I think it's an average glow. It's not spectacular to me, but I don't really just dislike it. It's pretty average. Now, this Green Goblin from San Diego Comic-Con, S tier. S tier. I think I might as well, when you look at this list, I got this Green Goblin and this Green Goblin. Those are the only two glow Green Goblins. Maybe the Green Goblin is a natural glow. I mean, look at that glow. It's so bright. It's so vibrant. I just love a nice green glow-in-the-dark pop. But unlike this symbiote Spider-Man, this is the OG symbiote Spider-Man. Here's a green glow. I just think it's more simple. It was an early design by Funko, just the eyes and the logo on his chest. Now, the back of his hands glow too, but it doesn't stand out like that to me, so we'll give it a B tier along with this Stealth Suit Spider-Man. These two pops almost glow the same. The biggest difference is the suit itself on the Stealth Suit is actually just a different design, but I think they're both B tier. And coming down to some of our last pops, we have this Spider-Man in the negative suit from the PlayStation video game. The only thing that glows here are his eyes. I did like that his eyes without the glow are painted silver, and when it glows, they're blue. But it wasn't enough of a glow. I would have loved to see this entire suit glow blue, especially because it's painted white. Give me that wow factor. So for that, I'm going to give it a C tier. And last but not least is Spot, the Target exclusive Blacklight pop from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This one's a D tier. First of all, why is Spot yellow? Why does this black light pop even glow in the dark? Most black lights, they only shine when you shine a black light on them. But he's yellow. Spot isn't yellow. I just think it's weird. It's a decent glow, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not a fan of it at all. So here are my rankings for all of the glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man Funko Pops. So those were my rankings for all of the glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man Funko Pops. You can definitely say I'm a big fan of glow-in-the-dark Pops, so this was hard for me to rank them very low. Of course, let me know in the comments what you agree or disagree with from my personal rankings. And if you want to do this on your own time, I will leave a link to the tier list in the description. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. And until next time, I'm out of here, y'all.